All right, so today's video, I want to do something a little bit different. I want to answer some of the questions I've been getting on this YouTube channel in the comment section. And a lot of these questions are about structuring an agency business. So the first question I want to address today is, what's the difference between a call center and a VA agency? So let's talk about this because I've actually had a few people ask me this before, and I've seen some videos where they talk about call centers, and I want to be really clear about the difference. So if you are trying to start a virtual assistant agency where you're going to hire virtual assistants to do most of the client work, or maybe you're going to be placing virtual assistants inside of your client's business, then that type of agency is one where you're going to be offering a lot of different services. It could be marketing services, it could be lead generation, it could be web design, graphic design, it could be AI automation. So maybe you're doing automations on the back end. So with a call center, this is purely typically customer service. So businesses will hire VAs and put them in call centers, like physical locations around the world. There are a lot of businesses who create call centers in the Philippines, for example, and people are sitting at desks and literally answering the phone, and they're answering customer service calls that come in, or tech support, or various things. So it's mainly like just having a conversation with somebody. That's the main difference. An agency business where you have virtual assistants doing the work is, you have a broad set of services that you can offer. So it's not just answering calls. Now, I want to say this, a call center where you're like training VAs to take customer service calls, that's actually a pretty cool business. And I think that there's a need for that. But you just want to be clear on what you're going to be offered. Personally, my experience is more in having an agency where we offer done-for-you services like for marketing, lead generation, or various back-end support systems. So yeah, I just wanted to be clear about the difference. All right, let's take the next question, which is, should I hire a salesperson for my VA agency or my agency business because I'm not good at sales? Now, I get a lot of people asking this question, and I want to address it because this is a big one. I always tell my students and clients in my coaching program, where I show you how to start and grow an agency, that in the beginning, you should do all the sales. The reason why is because you want to get to know your potential customers. You want to talk to small business owners. You want to talk to clients so you can understand their needs and what they need help with. Because you're a small business owner, and in the beginning startup phase, you just don't have the capacity to hire someone to do it. It's just not wise to do that because you need to set the standard for your business. You need to show up as a leader. And so when you start making money, you understand your ideal clients, you understand the pain points, and you can really build that relationship and you start making money. That's the main thing, is you start making some sales. After that, then you can hire a salesperson to actually, make the sales calls and close the sales and bring in the money. Now, the other thing this person who commented also kind of suggested in that question was, can I train a virtual assistant to be the salesperson? So this is how typically a lot of people do it. Instead of trying to hire a virtual assistant for them to take a sales call, like talk to someone and try to sell them, most virtual assistants are not skilled in this sales conversation ability. They can't really get on a call and close them. A salesperson is a very specific type of skill and role and career, and there are people who are trained in sales. It is not it's just a whole other thing. You got to be really good at selling, right? And that's why I teach people how to sell their services for an agency. It's not hard. You just have to learn and you have to practice it and really just talk to people. It's very natural because ultimately the product or service you're selling, which is in this case an agency, it pretty much speaks for itself. It's to help small business owners just take a lot of tasks off of their plate. So it's not hard to sell this. It's very easy to sell these services to small business owners. Now, virtual assistants, what they can do, instead of trying to make them be the salesperson, they can do what's called appointment setting. This is where they go find people on social media, LinkedIn, and they message people. If you have your own agency Instagram account, they can actually message your followers and try to get those people to schedule a sales call with you. Or if you have a salesperson working for you, they can schedule the call with the salesperson. So a virtual assistant can help you with the sales process, or it's more about like getting people, driving leads to book an appointment and just like conversing with them through email, making sure that they're set up for the sales call, but then they're handing it over to a salesperson. This role is called an appointment setter. I want to let you know that there are a lot of businesses who hire appointment setters who are virtual assistants from all over the world. So if you're going to start an agency business, this is a great service for you to offer in your agency, regardless of the type of agency you have. Maybe you have an agency where you offer virtual assistant services, or you do marketing or digital marketing. Lead generation is one of these things that could kind of fit in with like marketing services, even if it's social media. So your clients may actually need appointment setting services. So it's something for you to consider. Now, here's the deal with an agency business. I love this business model because it's perfect for people who don't want to get caught up in the day-to-day of the business. And so as an agency owner, your job is to sell your services and manage the team that you have who are going to do the actual client work. In this model, you're not doing it. You're going to have virtual assistants do the client work, the delivery. And as you start making money, as you start getting more clients, once you hit that 5, 10K month and higher, you can even hire a project manager who will take care of a lot of the client communication. So this way you can start removing yourself on the day-to-day and really build in more time in your life and a pretty clear calendar. Because one thing we don't want to do is be, just our calendar is just maxed out with constantly talking to people. You need that space to clear your mind, be creative, and lead your business, right? Now, the other thing is you don't have to have a big team. You don't have to do that at all, because right now in my business, we use a lot of AI. So the team can use AI, I use AI. Like there are a lot of things that we do that's very, very automated. So for example, I use different types of tools to clip some of my YouTube videos and put them on my Instagram account or other platforms. Those tools use AI to kind of automate. So my virtual assistant team also uses some AI for coming up with content ideas and writing captions, right? So these are the types of systems you can actually create in your agency. Now, when it comes to selling your agency services, there are a lot of different ways to do it. There are ways where you are going to be doing direct outreach. So you're going to go and find businesses and try to sell them on a call. This could be through networking events. This could also be through referrals. So if you do a great job for one of your clients, you can ask them to refer you to their colleagues and give them a referral fee as well. There's also cold outreach. I don't really like the cold outreach method because you gotta have a lot of thick skin to go and just DM or email total strangers. It can work. And those are actually some of the things that I actually teach inside of my program called Launch Your Online Agency, where I guide you on how to set up an agency business, all the different systems, the sales processes. It's all in there, the SOPs. So you don't have to worry about it. You just plug and play everything I've been doing over the past several years to grow my own agency business in your business. So if that's something you're interested in, I'll put a link below this video so you can check it out. And if you have any other questions, please go ahead and comment below. And I want to start doing these Q&A videos to really just answer questions, because I've been getting a lot of questions and I want to kind of just batch them in one sitting and like answer them all. So please go ahead and comment below. Let me know what questions do you have about growing your agency, like structuring it, the different types of things that you feel unsure about and you want to get some help on that. Please go ahead and comment and make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.